Hey guys, it's Let's Go Disney. So I'm back with another collection update, Disney collection. We have soundtracks from Disney, CDs from Disney. And so what I'll be talking about is my little humble collection here. Most of these, again, found at flea markets and garage sales and thrift stores, mostly thrift stores, Goodwills and Salvation Armies. But let's take a look at these cool soundtracks that I found. First one is probably a really cool special one. This is a Grand Floridian Resort CD. There's a band that plays in the lobby, and the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra. And they actually came out with a couple different soundtracks from this band. This is one of them. And then we have a Best of the Pooh and Heffalumps too. Then we have a karaoke series. Now these karaoke series are a little weird. It doesn't have the original voice actors singing the song, so it's a little generic. We're not the biggest fans of it. We try to stay away from it, but Mary Poppins and Frozen are great soundtracks, so we got both of those. If you put them into your DVD player or karaoke player, it will have the lyrics, so that's kind of cool. The original Toy Story soundtrack, which is what we're listening to in the background, if you can hear that. Frozen, Little Mermaid. Now, they did come out with a lot of different children's CDs, which have like things like Old MacDonald, Humpty Dumpty, things like that, which aren't the greatest, but it's fun to have those on long trips if you have kids. We have obviously a lot of classic soundtracks like Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, things like that. Those are like that's what makes Disney Disney, is the soundtracks to their movies. Fantastic. Pocahontas, another fantastic soundtrack. We have Walt Disney Fantasia, which is just, it has my favorite song of all time on it, which is I Never Know the Name of My Favorite Song, which is The Sorcerer's Apprentice, which is just, it's great. So I have the CD there. I have the vinyl over on the wall there. You can see that. Okay, so then let's see here. Mater Cartoons, which is kind of like a knockoff of Cars, the original soundtrack. Winnie the Pooh. They did come out with a couple lullaby albums where it's just kind of the instrumentals of the Disney songs, which is awesome. This Disney Jazz was Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. I think that was sold in the parks at some point. And then at the bottom there you can see Brother Bear. Now, what you see here is, I just thought that was kind of cool in between the two racks of the CDs. This is a record player which was sold on Record Store Day a couple years ago. You could only get it on Record Store Day. It's just a Crosley little record player that isn't the greatest quality, but it's a fantastic little item to have if you're a big Disney fan. Okay, so this is kind of crazy. I am obsessed with the Disney Afternoon, as you can see with, I actually just hung that, the Disney Afternoon poster. I have Baloo's plane from Tailspin. I have a bigger one downstairs. I have a lot of figures and just memorabilia from that era. But I have 6 soundtracks. Hoarding, yes, at its best. These are really, really, really hard to find. They're all complete in really good quality, but they're hard to find. Some of them go for like $50, $60. Some people want over $100 for those. But I can see why. They're hard to find, and the soundtrack is just, it's insane. Every song is just fantastic. So Disney Afternoon soundtrack, if you see this at your local thrift store, pick it up. It's great. Okay, so then again, we have a couple of these sing-along songs. Let's see, Song and Story, again, that's probably not the original actors and actresses. Okay, so this Mickey Unwrapped is, I haven't looked this up recently, but this is actually a very valuable CD. I guess it's kind of hard to find. It's called Mickey Unwrapped, where he's rapping to, you can kind of see some of those songs there. It's kind of cool, right? Ice Ice Mickey and things like that. So look for that one. That one's a fun one. And then we have Tarzan, Lion King from the Broadway show, Chicken Little. Here's another kind of Rock-a-Bye Baby with the instrumentals. That's cool. This is another one that was sold in parks, the Ultimate Swashbuckler 10-song CD collection. This one's great. This has one of my favorite songs of all time. I can't remember what it's called. Maybe Heffalumps and Woozles, I think is what it's called. What a great, fun soundtrack. That is Hunchback's a great soundtrack. I mean, Lion King with Elton John. I mean, It doesn't get better than that. And then Radio Disney, and then The Jungle Book. And then, yes, so to go along with my 6 Disney Afternoon CDs, I have 2 cassettes. So anyway, guys, that is my little soundtrack collection, CD collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.